Alrighty everyone, welcome back to an episode of Kuth Stumbles Through. This time we're looking at Epic Auto Towers. It is a game still in like alpha slash pre-alpha. It's kind of like Super Auto Pets, but with towers, so I figured I'd show it off. This is not going to be a series I do a lot of. I'm planning on just doing today's episode, maybe more in the future whenever there's more updates, but it's a pretty interesting game I keep finding myself coming back to right now. Just going to show it off. So kind of like Slay the Spire type things, you get to pick a benefit if you do well enough. So 2 round towers. I mean, this just seems better. Oh, adds a rare tower. Let's go with adds 2 towers. So here it is. You start off with your Royal Tower, generates income, and then you get offered a variety of towers that do different things. So if we put a Chest Tower next to the Royal Tower we already have, it generates 2 more gold. And then if we did a Thief Tower next to that, we'd get even more gold. We also have the Milk Tower set up. So we have Milk Towers and Cat Towers. Milk usually just provides an extra health. Cats get additional bonus. So what we could do is do like this. Set up like a Milk Tower. You can build all the way to here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like you have 10. So we can put it like here so we can still build stuff in the center if we wanted. And then a Cat Tower, so it starts getting powered up immediately. You can stack towers on top of each other. You can see them here, and their effects get stronger as you do that. Your tower has 3 health, basically, but every time it loses 1, everything on the field is destroyed that your opponent that is coming in, which is kind of nice. So here's more Thief Towers, so we can place them here for more income. They also make these have stronger attack. We only have 2 left, and unfortunately, even the common towers cost 3. So we do that. Continuously buff this up. Perfect. See all of our income coming in. So we could look at like mosquito towers right now if we wanted to. Annoyance is basically like a nullification of an attack, which is kind of nice. So the more mosquito towers we have, the better. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I think we want like another cat tower. You also have the option to reroll here. So it costs you 1 gold, but you get a fresh new set. And then we have Guardian Tower. Whenever it gets destroyed, things get a permanent bonus. Or, sorry, temporary bonus. Not permanent, that'd be really good. We'll just reroll. So we got offered Dice Tower. Whenever we reroll, this tower gets damage or health permanently. We also got another Thief, which we could do here. We'll do that to show the level up. So now it gets even more gold, and then adjacent chest towers get more attack. We'll do Cat again. So now it gets +2 hit points and +2 damage whenever it gets milk instead of 1 and 1. So now it's 8-11, and now it'll start being really nice for the opponents to try to chew through. Milk Tower doesn't really have much stopping it. Like, doesn't have much sustenance to it. Snake Tower does 2 to 3 poison damage whenever an enemy comes in, which is kind of nice. Glass Tower. So Glass Tower increases its own damage, but as you can see, it only has 1 health. But if we upgrade this Milk Tower enough, it'll start providing milk and therefore health to the Glass Tower too, which would be kind of nice. Let's go ahead and build the Snake Tower. Poisoning things that comes in seems kind of nice. We also build a Guardian Tower, which gives us like temporary stats for everything whenever it dies. So everything gets temporary stats. That's all we needed. So we have another Milk Tower. TNT Tower is interesting. After it destroys, it damages all the enemies. So we actually got Milk and Cow. Let's go with Cow. Doubles the damage and hit points of all Milk Towers on the field, and Milk also gives extra hit points. If we put it here, this only becomes a 2-4, but now that's going to start getting even more health. And that'll be huge if we can upgrade the Milk Tower and start giving it to the Glass Tower as well. Hopefully you guys can kind of see like the synergies going together. with the milk stuff. We're looking at milk in particular now, but there's a lot of other synergies as well. There is a pretty quick ending to this. It's after like wave 20 or 22. Every few waves you get this. So our Royal Tower, which is the one all the way in the back, can get extra health. We can get more gold. +1 tower in the store. Also, something gets rarity up. Or a removal token, so we can get rid of one of the towers on the field. Which is kind of nice if you have ones that just provide temporary bonuses, or you want that spot back. We'll go ahead and do extra income. Always nice to have. Glass Tower, Guardian. There's also a Horse Tower. If it's next to a Chester Royal Tower, which it can't be right now, it gives us extra gold. And then it also adds, as you guys can see, extra towers next turn. But I think for now, with the 10 we have remaining, we could buy like a Glass Tower. And then reroll once. And we got Milk Towers. You only need 2 more towers to upgrade from here. So now, as you can see, it's going to put milk on this and the Glass Tower. And they get plenty of health. Every turn, that's huge. Once they break through this line, I'm not sure what we do. We just kind of hope we live. But hopefully they're not going to break through it for a while. So, with 12, we could build a Glass Tower. And that upgrades it. So it increases own damage by 2 every turn now. We do a Chest Tower, which starts to upgrade that. It costs us 5. We just take a Milk Tower. Doesn't do anything for stats, but gets us closer to leveling it up. And then it would affect 3 towers in front of it. I believe level 3 is the max rank for most towers. Yeah, for now we're pretty solid. We still have this one available here. Don't know what we're going to do with it. 13. So we could build a cat. And then use 2 of the thieves here. Reroll, we have 3 left. Gold does not transfer from turn to turn, which is kind of important to know. I guess the last Guardian Tower. Because, like, these cost 5. So you just, like, upgrade the Guardian Tower and get it closer to leveling up. Again, whenever the Guardian Tower goes down, everything gets a temporary bonus. There's one tower called an Obsidian Tower that makes temporary bonuses permanent for itself, which can be kind of nice. So we go Cat Tower, and then another Glass Tower. Not doing much, but we're getting closer to level 3. We can build 2 of these. These don't do a whole lot. They're just kind of there as bulwarks. But we have 5, so if we found an uncommon tower, which we didn't, we would have been able to buy it because they usually cost 5. We can either get greedy and try to reroll for like another Cat Tower. We also have another Thief Tower. That might be the way to go. So now it gives extra gold, and Chest Towers get even more attack. So Cat would have been nice because it would have gotten more stats, but economy is helpful. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the only boss that you can do in the demo right now. It's not even a demo again. It's like pre-alpha. But his damage is equal to his hit points, so the more we hurt him, the better off we are. So we do like Guardian Tower, which actually levels it up. Milk Tower. So here's a Witch Tower. At the start of a round adds a random potion. We'll show it off. Oh, it costs 10 because it's rare. My bad. We won't show it off. My bad. I lied. Cat Tower levels it up. And then we can either do another Thief all the way up there, or a Milk or Glass Tower. Let's do Milk Tower. Now, the Guardian Tower will also start getting health. This hits 3 in front of it. Which isn't a huge deal, but... Man. The Thieves trapping the chest was huge, because the chest had 20 attack, so the boss didn't do anything really to the Royal Tower. Annoying token. Click on the token, then pick a tower on the field. That token will gain annoyance. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Annoyance is basically just a barrier. It prevents one attack. Golden Goose grants 7 gold at the start of a round. That's kind of insane. And then Parmesan. If a rare tower receives milk, that's actually insane. Every 3 turns, each tower receives milk. Rare towers cost 1 less. I mean, this is also really good. I don't think any of these are rare towers is the thing. Speaking of rare towers. So we'll go over these real quick. Butler Tower grants bonus +2 hit points and damage to tower at the left at the end of a turn, which is permanent. Witch Tower, we get a potion. Slime Tower, consume the tower on the right at the end of a turn, and then it receives the hit points. That could be kind of cool if you have some sort of way to really buff them up consistently. Hydra, when it's destroyed, we add a Hydra Tower to the store next round, so we can just continuously build Hydra turrets. And then Hydra, Frog, and Snake Towers cost less. So there's another, like, kind of package you could do. I'm going with Cow Tower. And I'll go in here. There's another Cow Tower there, but we can't do it. Oh, Builder Tower. At the end of a turn, level 4 towers gain 2 hit points, level 5 gain 2 and a damage, and level 6 gain 3 and damage, and so on. And we get nothing but rares again. So is this only rare for... Yeah, it must only be rare because we just beat a boss. Fortunately, we can't afford it. Oh, that Parmesan activates immediately. So, if a rare... It also gains +2 damage. So, like, Cow would get +2 damage, and Royal Tower gets +2, I believe. That cat tower is just beefy as all get out. So, like, ideally, we could build, like, a rare tower back here. That way it gets the milk. Or we just build a bunch of thieves. We need one more for it. We can build the glass tower. And if we get some sort of common... Oh, man. Why are all of these so nice? Like, cat and milk is really good. I almost want to build the thief tower, though, just to level this up more. It's even more income. I think, unfortunately, the, like, alpha, whatever version this is, ends after, like, wave 20 or something. So we'll do, like, one more run. See if we can try a different strategy other than milk and cat. Because, I mean, this thing is... Oh, so much. So, Guardian. So, there's a Hydra. Talk about a little bit. We also have this. So, you could build, like, a Hydra tower there. And then a chest tower. So that upgrades to chest tower, so now it gets even more gold. Hydra, yeah. This would be a way we can start scaling up, like Snake and Hydra as well. Ideally, I think you'd put Hydra up front. That way it dies more often. But we just didn't have the room for it. So you gotta be really careful where you place your towers early on, too. And as you, like, play more, you'll get an understanding. I haven't played enough, but you get, like, an understanding of, like, where you want the towers to be placed and what else you could get and keep in the back. Royal Tower, I'm not too worried about. Extra income, always nice. Tower into store each round. Or, I kind of like removal token. If we wanted to, we could get rid of something. Don't know what we'd get rid of. Maybe, like, Guardian Tower, honestly. So, like, here we can build another Thief Tower. And then the Cat Tower. Reroll. Cat Tower again. And then there's 2 Milk Towers here. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it. There's a Glass Tower. There we go. That gets the upgrade. Yeah, the 2 Milk Towers would have been great to place there. But... the Parmesan seems so nice just for, like, scaling your entire board. It's not a ton, but combined with the cow, sure, it can really add up. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything's really breaking through that. And unfortunately, that's where the demo ends. So I'm super excited for whenever they let you go farther and see how far you can scale. I'm hoping there's like an endless mode at some point. So let's do another run. So we can start with a removal token, and it has 3 charges. That's kind of nice, but you get less towers. That's interesting. The Hydra Tower is the one that if it's destroyed, it spawns more. Oh, but it's all the way in the back. Let's try this one. I wonder what a starting tower is then. Well, so ladder towers always gain a level. So we can do like this. Then the 5 remaining, let's reroll. We can't buy 2 of something. I'm going to try to avoid like milk towers again. We don't have any chest towers to really take advantage of that. So here's the obsidian tower. It gets power from temporary bonuses. So if we had a way, we could put it like, it's 5. I forgot, it's uncommon. Let's just take like a thief tower and put it here. Maybe get like a chest tower. Chest towers are uncommon, but I very rarely see them. So here's another... Okay, I spoke too soon. My bad. Alright, we can start scaling that up. So we lost 1 of our crowns, so we have 2 left. So Iron Tower just gets, yeah, 7-5 hit points when it reaches that level. We have 10 remaining. So again, we could do cat and milk. Let's reroll once and see what we get. Mosquitoes? Let's try out mosquitoes this time. Let's build them up front. Like here. And then we'll take another thief and put it there. See how this goes. I usually just go for, like, the milk strategy. And then whatever, like, try to change up what I have in the back into supporting towers a little bit. It really wants us to do that. No, I refuse. So Frog Tower gets plus 3 hit points if at least 1 level 3 or higher mosquito towers on the field. It duplicates mosquito towers. I don't think Princess Tower's in the game, so we don't have to worry about that. But we do this and that. We're now getting closer to having a level 3 mosquito tower. So it duplicated it. We should build like 1 more. We can take a ladder tower. Again, this just can keep scaling up. There's that one tower, the builder tower, that gives bonuses for really high towers. So that would be like the one to find for the ladder tower. Yeah, as you see, it's just right down there, but we're down to our last one. I'm just going to take the extra gold and hope it's enough. TNT tower? TNT tower is kind of cool. So what if we put that, like, here? And then take the thief tower and do that. I could see the TNT tower and like the snake tower we had last time, that poison things that come out, do well together. We're really riding on the edge for this one, but... Mosquito towers? Here's a cow tower again. I think, like, mosquito tower. Then we have options. We can do guardian tower, or we can just build another mosquito tower. I kind of want to try just build another mosquito tower. Yeah. Give that a shot. I don't really know what our scaling is. I don't think we have really any scaling to get us through this. We have annoyances from the mosquito. We could find a way to scale them. That would be nice. So here's a dice tower. Whenever we reroll, it gets bonuses, which is kind of nice. So we have 5. So what if we did, like, mosquito tower? Mosquito tower for the upgrade. And like a dice tower. Maybe in our thief tower. So we might want to start like re-rolling for that at some point. But because this thing has 12 health because it's, yeah. But doesn't have any attack. I want to see how big we can make this guy, actually. And then just go with 2 thieves again. We're not taking advantage of re-rolling that. I might have one more tower I can place here. Maybe 2. As you can see, with all the annoyances, if we could scale up that... attack, that'd be really nice. Well, we have 13, and I see 4 mosquito towers. Because they get duplicated. Start working on this one a little bit, too. There we go. And then remember to reroll to give... There it is. That guy just a little bit of something. Well, the TNT is going to take out 16. I just don't think we do it. All those annoyances, though. Well, we got it. Barely, but we got it. Okay. Towers cost 1 gold less is kind of nice. There are less than 5 towers during your turn. The towers... Okay. Extra tower slot seems huge. That's kind of cool. You can get even more. First time I've seen that. So now we get these. So Hydra... So for frog towers, it costs less. We have 13, so we can get 1 of these. Builder towers. So the builder is what I was talking about for this guy, and also for this mosquito. Maybe give that a shot. Yeah, we have 2 we can... Plus, that seems to be good scale. Like, if this went longer than it currently does, I could see this really scaling well as your towers get bigger and bigger. Because, like, we can continuously stack ladders as long as we find them and take advantage of this. The mosquito's going to start scaling. Even more so if we just keep putting stuff into it. So it gains temporary damage for each mosquito tower on the field. Oh, shoot, there's more. We might not make it past this. Nope, that's it. There you go, guys. So I think, like, by far the most consistent thing I've found so far is, like, milk and cat towers with cows if you're lucky. But this is still a super fun game, especially how soon on it is. I will make more videos for this game as it's updated and gets closer to coming out. But thank you so much for watching. Give it a shot. I'll put a link down in the description below. You can just play it right in your browser. It's not an issue. And yeah, let me know what down below what other games you'd like to see me play. We're going to be starting Rogue Tower tomorrow at the request of one of our viewers. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hit that subscribe button because I try to load these videos every single day. I also stream on Twitch and here on YouTube. So hit that to know when I go live. Arnett, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night and take care.